Hi friends, good evening. Welcome to Saral Trader. We are going to do the review of the markets. So first we are going to take QQQ, which is the Nasdaq. So on Nasdaq, this is the half an hour chart. We were heading higher, and then yesterday there was a try to break it down. And today, as we opened up, there was a sudden dump. This went down right at the open. So as I told you that generally when things get really on one sided, there are shakeouts, and this is a typical shakeout that happens in indexes. So right at the open there was a massive dump, and then there was further dump exactly to this point, which is 10 days simple moving average. That's where the market found support, went up, and then this one pretty much became the bottom of the day, and we trended higher and we closed with a buy signal. Now, as I said earlier, within the range of 532 to 528.25, we will only be looking for long opportunities. So if you are still long and you were hedged, you can roll over your hedges if we trend higher. If we don't and we continue higher, then you don't. If it comes to 530, 528 kind of a range, I will roll over my hedges. So that's pretty much the Nasdaq. If you look at the IWM, which is my favorite, I trade this almost daily basis. So IWM, yesterday we had a very choppy kind of environment, and then we closed with a buy signal. But today, and then towards the end of the day, there was some dump at 2 o'clock, and then there was this dump continued. Today we again gapped down big time, and overnight we were just operating in 10-point range whole night in the futures market, and today this was a big candle. Then again we went down, and exactly where I have drawn the support and demand levels, we came in there, took the support, and we went higher. And from the lows of around 223, we made a almost a $25 $2 move and made a high of intraday move of around 225, but then it fizzled out. So now we are in a very strong demand zone, and this whole area of 223 to 221 221.5 is going to be very high area where bulls will be activated. So if you get in this area, if you don't have a position, you can create one. If we go into area of 221 to 22, I will roll over my hedges. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm bullish, and generally what I do is I get the range and I sell the cashback puts or the put credit spreads. So same thing I did today. So the range that I got was around 220, 223, 224. So I sold 223 puts, and it almost at one point of time they were four times up, but typically the range doesn't get broken. So when the market started moving up, I got almost 70% move, and then I also sold some more puts for 223, so 222 and 221 put spread, so I got almost 60-70% move. So typically, with option selling, if you're doing cashback puts, or the money comes in, but you need to really have a very strong opinion, a system to tell you what the range is going to be. So if you don't have a system to get the range, you can follow me in my and get the Saral levels. Now these are the indexes, and a similar structure was also on the S&P 500 charts. So we'll just quickly see that. SPX also very similar to what happened in Nasdaq. 10 days simple moving average, it took the support. This was our horizontal support line as well, and we closed higher. So let's see. As long as we are trading above 6020, only look for long opportunities. If you are not hedged, you can roll over your hedges at these support levels. Now we will look at the charts for Apple, and there are some more buy signals. So Apple is having a positional buy in the system. Now this signal is a reliable one, generally gives good moves, takes time. So we are heading towards 260, and a possible breakout also can happen, but 260 will be logical target. and we will be up as long as we are trading above 230. This signal will be activated. So within this range 245 to 230, if you get an opportunity, you can buy some here and then you can buy some later. But always, if you're taking a bigger position, make sure that you are hedged. Now coming back to another positional alert is NVIDIA. Now NVIDIA has a very similar structure. It has filled the gap. Gap is visible. This big fall. So there was a gap on the daily charts. It has already filled that gap. Now it is again trying to go higher. Now this is an area where it has been getting rejected almost regularly. So let's see, if you are creating a new position here, make sure that you hedge yourself well, because nothing is safe in this market. Nvidia fell 20% in a day, right? So many portfolios got destroyed that day. So be very careful of what you are doing and buy the protection if you are taking this position. Now uh, that's pretty much what I'm watching. I took Mara towards the end of the day in the oversold system. Then we have a buy on Caterpillar in the oversold system, and our UNH again tried. It suffered. It went up to 512 almost. We were up 2.5%, but then it completely fizzled out. So that's struggling. And then TMO has reached our break-even point. And let's see, if we get the momentum in our favor, this one can move very fast. So these are some safe stocks, large cap stocks. Then there is a counter trend trade on CMG. This is Chipotle Mexican Grill. So Chipotle Mexican Grill is again a counter trend trade, reached its buying point, very close to a very key pivot. So I'm expecting a bounce here, and this bounce can take it to 55, 56. We are at 53 currently, so around 4-5% move I'm expecting in the counter trend system. There are no new ideas right now. We are evaluating on the ETF sides also. Currently, we are evaluating multiple ideas, and we will update you. So if you have any questions, do let me know. Thank you.